Hello students, welcome to the class. Today we are going to learn about Gokhale's Bill 1910-1912. So today our main focus points or focus questions are: who was actually Gopal Krishna Gokhale, and what is the major resolution or main resolution of Gokhale's resolution 1910, and reaction of government. Okay, so we follow with these major specific points, and in your examination when these types of question will come, or sometimes it will come like who was Gopal Krishna Gokhale, so it is about 2 marks or 1 marks also, or sometimes Gokhale's resolution of 1910 is about 4 marks to 2 marks. Okay, and again reaction of government, it is mainly related to the Gopal Krishna Gokhale's bill, but sometimes it will also for 1 or 2 marks or 4 marks. Okay, so let's begin the class. So here our the main position regarding the bill or resolution Gopal Krishna Gokhale. He is okay. Here is a picture of the person. So now who is he? He was a nationalist leader. Okay, again the active member of the Indian National Congress. Okay, again he was also elected as the president of the Indian National Congress in 1905. He was a professor and principal of Fergusson College, Pune. Okay, again became a non-official member of the British Imperial Legislative Council in 1902. So he was that person from a nationalist leader to a very big journey in his life he had done. Okay, so here what is the resolution? Okay, so here in the beginning of the 20th century, Indian people started realizing that the country needs a nationalistic system of education based on the culture, heritage and tradition of the nation. So in our last class we already discussed that regarding 1854 Wood's Dispatch, where main importance was given on only British ideologies, British actually culture, everything related to the British. And between 1852 to Gokhale Bill 1910, there is some another specific actually education policies, education ideologies given by British government, which was actually not important for you in for your examination. Therefore, we had not started with that. So, like after 1854, there is a education commission like 1882 Hunter Commission. After that, 1901 Lord Curzon policy. So all the policies or all the commissions which was came to India, they all wanted to imposing their own ideologies of British government. Okay, but when Gopal Krishna Gokhale concerned with all those British ideologies, British commission, British education policies, he came and realized that the people of our country needs a nationalistic system of education based on the culture, heritage and tradition of the nation. Okay, so here it is another point at the big Kolkata conference of the Congress in 1906. So Annie Besant was on that time the founder of actually Congress. Okay, so anyway our guy actually like our at present our like advisor or etc like a person innovation. He also was a Britisher, women right activist and theorist, declared that throughout the country national education should be organized. So innovation said that one national education actually need to be organized in the country. Okay, so therefore Gopal Krishna Gokhale actually took the responsibility regarding this. Okay, so next point, it is the demand for compulsory primary education was strengthened by the fact that the Maharaja Sayaji Rao Gaikwad of Baroda had made primary education free and compulsory within the territories of his state. So in his state, Maharaja Sayaji Rao Gaikwad made primary education free and compulsory for all the people of their specific state. So therefore Gopal Krishna Gokhale attempt or inspired with his ideologies and educational actually opportunity which was he needs to give to the actually the state of specific dot state where Maharaja Sayaji Rao Gaikwad provided free and primary education to their people. So based on which Gopal Krishna Gokhale inspired with that, and then Gopal Krishna Gokhale made a heroic effort to make the government accept the same. Okay, therefore Gopal Krishna Gokhale made a heroic effort to make the government accept the same in India too. Okay, so Gopal Krishna Gokhale proposal is like a beginning should be made in the direction of making elementary education free and compulsory throughout the country, and that a mixed commission of officers and non-officers be appointed at an early date to frame definite proposal. Okay, so this is the proposal here. A beginning should be made in the direction of making elementary education free and compulsory throughout the country. So it actually, this proposal is about made a direction to making elementary education or primary education free and compulsory in the country, and therefore a mixed commission or official or non-official be appointed early date of frame a definite proposal. To make a proposal, some officials need to be appointed based on which they can do something towards elementary education free and compulsory in the country. Okay, so important point of the resolution. So this is the resolution actually offered or actually given by Gopal Krishna Gokhale towards to the government regarding. Okay, so let's see what will happen. So here is next point, it is important points of the resolution. So it's like the first point, it is primary education should be made free and compulsory in the area where 35% of boys were receiving education. Okay, so primary education should be made free and compulsory in that area where 35% of boys were receiving education. So 35% of boys must include in the primary education. Okay, so next point, it is these provisions should apply to the age group of 6 to 10 years. Okay, 6 to 10 years, the students whose age between 6 to 10 years, they must appear in they must include in that process of free and compulsory education. Okay, so next point, the cost of compulsory primary education should be shared, okay, by in a ratio like 2:1. 2 was given by the provincial government and the local bodies will give 1. Okay, so it is divided into 2 and 2:1. Okay, so next point, it is a separate department of education shall be opened under the central government to draw up a scheme for the expansion of primary education. So a separate department of education need to open based on which central government draw a different types of scheme for the expansion of primary education. A secretary should be appointed to organize, supervise and look after the primary education. So a secretary need to be appointed based on which the secretary will look after towards to organize, supervise and look after the primary education. Okay, so this is the main, these are actually main point of the resolution 1910 of Gopal Krishna Gokhale's resolution 1910. Okay, this is about the resolution or important points of the resolution. So in 1910, mainly or actually in the year 1910, only 6% Indian people were literate. Okay, among the in these 6%, 2.38% boys and 2.07% only girls. So assume, have you assumed that in the year 1910 only 6% people were literate, but in camp, if you can actually compare it to this, it is 74.43%. Okay, so look at the comparison, only 6% people were literate in that time. Okay, where 2.38% boys and 2.07% girls only. Okay, so what is the actual reaction of the government regarding the resolution? A department of education was established under the central government. Okay, so a department of education was established under central government. The secretary was also appointed. The record of the progress of primary education also is said to be published by the government. Okay, the main issue of making primary education free and compulsory remained neglected and unattended by the government. Okay, so the major 3 points, like department of education also established, secretary was also actually appointed, and to the record of progress of primary education also started to publish in the by the government. Okay, but free and compulsory primary education was neglected. Okay, by the government. So this is all about the Gokhale's bill. Actually, it is not about Gokhale bill. It is about the Gokhale resolution. Okay, 1910 Gokhale's resolution. Huh? In our next class, we will proceed with its next main points, like the major recommendation of Gokhale, or what is Gokhale bill actually. Gokhale bill 1911, 1912. So we will proceed with all those things. Okay, so this is about the resolution of Gokhale. So I think you do not have any doubt with these three or four major specific points. So till that,